Third channel, Syberia, playthrough, part 6. Gonna build legs for robot. Oscar, get legs. Legs for Oscar. Legs for Oscar. Legs for Oscar. Oscar episode. Gonna make legs for him. He's gonna have legs. He's gonna walk. Oscar's gonna walk, everybody. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Let's get into the gameplay. Here we are. We're in the gameplay. This is the gameplay. Congratulations. Welcome back, by the way. So I don't think we need anything new here. I don't think that's what we need. I think what we need is brain power. We don't need new pieces. We just need a brain.
I don't
a
need
good
to do
brain.
that again.
Don't need to take the punch card out. The punch card's good where it is, you know?
I don't need to do that again.
We don't need to do that again. We're not going to do it again. We are going to do that, though.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Doesn't do anything, right? Well, there's this lever, too. Right? And the wood changes. So what we need to do is we need to know what the right wood is. So we're going to find the right wood with our handy-dandy notebook. We got the Gazette. Nah, that sucks. Advertising brochure? Don't remember. What is that? No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Press cuts? No, we don't need that. Priest confession? No, we don't need that. A letter from Anna Notary? Nah. Fax 1? Nah. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to the office. We're going to look at some schematics. We're going to schematize the situation. And once we know what we need to know from the knowledge that is provided to us, we will have legs for our robot friend. So let's look at this train, right? Look at the train. Do you see it? Do you see the train? I see the train. It's a nice looking train, right? Let's look at this again. Hans. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. Locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it. That much I promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There's only Oscar's the robot left to build. I hope I'll finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. What kind of handiwork do we need? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to correct you, Anna. I think you're on the right trail here. But I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still, well, you know what, we put that doll on the cave. We put the doll from the cave on the train. The train doll is in the cave. The train cave doll, the mammoth doll from the train is in the cave. The mammoth doll from the cave is on the train. The mammoth doll is on the train where it needs to be. I wonder if it's still in the cave, and if it is, what state it's in. But what does 60 years matter? After all, to an object already several thousand years old. I'm going to find it, Hans. I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. So the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we'll be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall... Bad news, guys. I thought that was going to have the information we needed. It didn't have the information we needed. It's fuck.
Oh, gosh. Invoices, more invoices.
Anna,
I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially.
Anna, you've said this already. So, Anna,
you've already... 2 years must have been very hard for
Anna, you've already said this. You've already said all this, Anna. We don't need to hear it again. It's really okay, Anna. Don't you worry one bit. Okay, so that did not help as much as I anticipated it to. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this the smartest way, the smart people method to solving puzzles. This will take you places in life. It will take you to the correct result, always, eventually, inevitably. Okay, so what you do is you flip this lever. And then you flip this lever.
Work. It looks like something's missing.
And you know what, Anna? That's okay that something's missing.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
And that's okay, you know, because we're going to do this.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
You see what I'm getting at here?
If that's going to work.
You see what I'm getting at here? This is flawless. This is a flawless plan. And it has to work. Okay, well, fuck. Shit. That didn't go as good as I was anticipating in my brain. So, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Go factory. Head back to the factory courtyard and take the top left path to the top left path through the platform. On the platform is some kind of canister and the lever. Pull the lever and a call to take the canister into the factory. We did that. We absolutely did that. Episode 1. Go back to episode 1. You'll see that canister is not on that platform. That canister is in this factory. Go back to the courtyard and take the left path through the factory. We're in there. When you're in the factory, take the stairs on the left-hand side, enter the first door into Anna's office, take a closer look at Anna's desk. You'll see the new train design, an unfinished letter written by Anna to Hans, and some outstanding bills. Take a closer look at the cabinet with the clock in the center. Pull the book out, the second from the right, and the clock section will spin around, revealing some kind of music box. We did that, we got the music box. Go back down to the factory floor and go to the right. Then up the door at the top. This will make you a room where you can turn the water wheel on and get the factory powered up. First pull the chain to the right and then the pull lever, and now head out the room and run to the right until you see platform with the canister you brought in from outside. Get a call from Mom. Talk to Mom already. Take a look at the forklift. Turn the crank. This will set into action. Canister, something. Walk around the back and wind the crank to lower him to the bench. You can now talk to Oscar. He'll tell you that he needs some legs and gives you a punch card. We have the punch card, guys. We use the punch card. It's right here. We're hovering over it. Go up the stairs again. This time walk past Anna's office. Second set of stairs to the control desk. Pull the lever on the bottom right. It should light up. This lever.
If that's going to work.
Put the punch card in the slot and use the left control to change the color of the legs. Have a look at the advertising brochure. To see what color the legs should be. It's the ebony sample on page 2. This has multiple pages. This right here has multiple pages. And we just didn't know. I thought this was a one-page thing. My bad, guys. Well, you know what? I've read everything else so far. I might as well read this too. This is a reading-heavy stream, and I'm having fun reading this stuff. I don't know if anyone else likes me reading all this stuff, but you know, if they don't, let me know. And I just won't in the future. For now, I'm going to, because this isn't live, and it's hard to really do live feedback when the video's not live, but, I like reading, so let's do it. Automaton construction takes place in 3 stages: modeling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialized trades. In its heyday, the Vorarlberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen, mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers, working in separate workshops. Vorarlberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common. Their high-precision mechanisms and the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources such as ebony imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and chose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. That's the wood we're supposed to use, right? Right? That wood right there?
If that's going to work.
There you go. Brute force. Let's go. Bird! I like how music is incorporated into this factory. It definitely helps the assembly process. Ladies and gentlemen, we have feet. Can you believe that those boots and those legs are 100% wood? I sure can't. Because that wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't be functional. Let's go bring them to our buddy Oscar. Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Slouch. Oscar has a nice couch. Oscar goes ouch, because he doesn't like my song. That's okay, because he is being dumb. My song is good. Bonus! Look at all of these bonuses. Look at these wooden legs. Look at these beautiful, beautiful wooden legs. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. They look more like wooden feet. There's not a whole lot of leg there. But that's fine. That's fine. You know, sometimes the best legs are feet. Remember that. It's important. For later. Hey, Oscar. What up? You want some feet? I made you some feet.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
You know it, buddy. Click. You know what vibes I get from this guy? He reminds me of those old, like, student animation videos they'd show on, like, the tech channel on TV. Where it's like, look at these cool animations that people made. And they're like, wow, the future of technology is crazy.
Kate Walker, I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train.
I feel like animated shorts, CG, animated shorts in particular, have like this big thing with like focusing on robots a lot of the time. Which is like, that's cool, you know, robots are cool. I feel like they did it for a couple reasons. One, you know, CG is all high technical in the future, and robots are high technical in the future, therefore, robots are the high technical future of animation as well. But also, I feel like if you have robots as your main characters, you can kind of avoid the uncanny valley human stuff. You know, not that Kate Walker isn't the most photorealistic person I've ever seen, but people are gonna believe the robot even more. So now, we just gotta go join Oscar at the train. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Choo-choo. Train was over here, to the right, up this way. I wonder if we'll ever get to go in the main part of the Wahlberg's house and not just the attic. I'm kind of curious if we can. I want to see inside. That's not Oscar, that's a bench. But is this Oscar? No, it's a booth.
No need to go down there.
A booth with no need to go down there. Is he on the train? He's a conductor, so he'd be at the front of the train, right? He'd be at the conductor's helm. Nope, he's not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, we got all day to explore this beautiful train for our homie Oscar. Gotta love him. Great guy. Great dude. Fantastic. He's up here, right? He's up here. Well, where's that guy? That guy sucks. He just won't even talk to us. Drives me insane. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Thank you, sir. You're very, very helpful. Wow. Where's Oscar? 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 That kills people. Oh, he's here. Hello. Hi.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity.
He's a very dapper gentleman.
Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
My name is Kate Walker.
Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
Long
I am
Journey.
sorry, Kate
That's a
Walker,
different game.
but I have already logged your
Longest
name.
Journey?
I
Is
cannot
that a
modify
game?
this data, and my
I like
functions
Longest
do not
Journey as a
permit
game.
me
Or
familiarity,
Strange Journey?
Kate
Strangest
Walker.
Journey?
Well, I
Strange
hope your
Journey is
functions
a
permit
Shin
you to
Megami
learn
game.
the
I think
difference
Long
between
Journey
being
is a game
familiar
like this.
and quite
Maybe.
simply nice.
Mission.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Let's
Your ticket,
go.
please.
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Oscar,
Okay.
you son of a bitch, I built
And
your
where
feet.
do I get hold of a ticket?
Come on.
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets.
There's no ticket
You are
vendor. The
in luck.
booth is empty.
The ticket office must be open now. You should go there
It's
immediately.
super not though. They probably just have some dude who showed up as soon as I left because convenience for game storytelling's sake. Whatever. Whatever. Get your fuck. It's Oscar. It's just you, Oscar. Oscar. Come on, Oscar. You're better than this.
It's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate
It's
Walker.
like
Correct.
There
Your
was
name
that-
is indeed Kate Walker.
there was the dude in Avatar where he worked at like all the different stores and he just swapped out different hats. Oscar is the same thing. Avatar was inspired by Oscar. So that's two things that this game inspired. Both Frozen and Avatar are knockoffs of Syberia. You heard it here first. Hi, my name is still Kate.
Oscar?
I
Okay,
am
that's
sorry.
not helpful.
Well,
Mission.
What can I do for you, Kate?
a train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes.
Oh shit, we gotta go
What can I
quick.
do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Hey, I
There you
love
are.
travel.
Do
It's my
not
favorite
lose it.
place.
This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Alright.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
You mean you? You're the ticket officer. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance. The Vorarlberg heritage. Description of the object. One mechanical propulsion locomotive includes coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document stamped by the recognized permitting authority entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Oh, okay. Okay, Oscar. He's got a few screws loose, and I can say that because he's a robot. I'm not a robot, so maybe I shouldn't say it, but, I'm saying that, like, screws loose on a human is, like figurative, it's like a metaphor, it's an expression. Like, if I said I have a few screws loose, I would be lying, but I would be saying something that means I'm a little bit crazy. And I mean, I do have a few screws here and there, but not more than a normal person would have. But like a robot has a lot of screws, right? And if they have a few screws loose, they could fall apart. So, you know, make sure to keep those tight on your robots, your automatons too, even. Hello, Moto. That's a Nokia, not a Motorola.
Dan, I was
I
going
can
to call
tell.
you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marson and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Yeah, well, things got
Yeah.
busy.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The
I think
situation is kind of tricky,
Dan
you
and
know.
Kate's relationship
At the beginning
is
of next week, I
definitely
hope.
on the rocks.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
It's a good job.
It's neither here nor anywhere to you that
I'd be a lawyer if it meant I could go on
It is.
cool
It
robot
isn't.
adventures.
Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
We're off to
To
travel.
tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Suck it, Dan. We got adventure. What do you got? Annoying phone calls? That's a hard pass from me, dog.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Help.
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
Yeah, that's fair. Train.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
I would ride on that train. I mean, it's basically just a fancy moving hotel at this point. It's even got a little art museum in the middle with, like, music and a mammoth. Hans.
Can't wait to meet Hans Vorarlberg. What about you?
I would find the experience inordinately gratifying.
And I won't forget to congratulate him on the success of his incredible automaton.
Why, thank you, Kate Walker.
Oh, you flatter him.
Are you the
Automaton.
only automaton on the train, Oscar?
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the train and the comfort of its passengers.
Okay, Oscar. I don't doubt your talents for a second.
Anna.
Poor Madame Vorarlberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only one passenger, Kate Walker.
So, it's like I've taken her seat.
Mission?
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Oh my god,
Don't think
Oscar.
for one moment.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here's your train
There
ticket.
you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Oh my god, Oscar.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Sorry, I feel naked without having a chat here, so I'm just gonna make my own. Alright, so what all, we'll give, what else do we need to, what else do we need? What else do you need? What else?
There you are.
I cannot accept.
Why don't
I must abide by regulations, Kate.
you can be a real...
I don't know. What else? I can't give you the ticket. What am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Ah! Okay. Hold up. I got poo brain right now. So let's just see what my handy dandy guide says to help us get through here a little bit quicker. Give Oscar the train release form, but there are still some things that need to be done before we can leave. Go to the center of the train and put the Hans Anna mechanical toy on the center pedestal. We already did that. 20-minute door goes on a rectangular base on the desk, and the Validity and the music cylinder go inside the cabinet. And then give him the ticket. Oh, so we need to give him a train release form first. Okay, got it. So he needs both pieces of paperwork in the right order, or he won't let us go. And you know, Oscar seems like a nice guy, and I realize he's an automaton and he's got to follow his protocols, This is a little ridiculous, if you ask me. Train release permit. Take it.
This is the authorization for the release of the train.
It has not been signed, Kate Walker.
Oscar, you're going too far. You just gave me this.
Does the train belong to you, Kate Walker?
No.
So there. This train cannot leave Aladdin without the agreement of its owner.
I don't think Madame Varlberg is in a position to sign anything right now.
In that case, the stamp of her legal representative is perfectly sufficient. Please hurry up, Kate Walker. This train
the
will soon
notary.
depart, and I must ensure it is not delayed.
Thanks, Oscar. Bye, Oscar. Okay, we gotta go to the notary. Notary. We use the stamp, and we stamp the paper, and then we get that paper with the stamp. I haven't used the stamp yet, so it makes sense that we'd have to use it eventually. But oh my god, Oscar. I'm gonna do that, and then you're gonna be like, well, now that I have this, I need you to write me a memoir of your life leading up to this point. And then I need you to translate it into Braille. And then I need you to mail it to the following 200 addresses, and it just keeps fucking going from there. Oscar has no limits to the bureaucratic hoops he will force me to jump through. Okay. Well, rather than talk to the notary, we'll just do it ourselves. That's the professional way. Stampy, 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 stamp. Stamp. Bonus. Stamp. Approve.
I don't need to do that again.
I do need to take the paper, though. Can you imagine if we left that here and we had to run back another time? No, thank you. That does not sound fun. You know what does sound fun, though? Riding a train. Choo choo, we're going places. Train, 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 train. Train, 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 train. Train, 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 train. I'm gonna ride on the train. It's a train. And the conductor is a little crazy. But that's fine by me, because I like him. He seems fine. Still don't know where we're going to, though. We're just riding a train. This is a very, like, to just assume that Hans is wherever this train is heading is a pretty big assumption to make. I think it seems pretty clear to me that Kate was more than ready to just derail the flow of her current life. Because it's like, you know, you don't gotta jump through these sorts of hoops for your job, but like, maybe you just want something fucking cool to do with your time. I respect that, and I feel like this is not about the job anymore. This is about Kate being like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do this thing. I don't care where we're going to.
Hello, Kate Walker.
The future is out there, and we're gonna ride a train straight into its mouth.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Ticket! I got a ticket to ride!
Right. Everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is
Oh
inadmissible.
no.
I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker.
Oh
Please
no.
return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Okay. I think we skipped a step. Because I did that thing with the key that came out of the wall and screwed into like part of the train and wound it up earlier. I think that helped us like jump ahead a little bit. And I think we were gonna have to do that right there, and we didn't have to. So now we're just on our way. Are those ghosts? Looks like a ghost print. Spooky ghosts. Or a ghost print chair. See, this looks like so much fun. I just want to go on a big train all the way around the entire world. And then you get to see all these things. And if it's like this train, you get a comfy chair, and everybody wants a comfy chair. That's awesome. Comfy chairs are great. It's tropical shit here. Look at all that tropical. Birds in every color. Is this Syberia? I don't think so.
Where are we, Oscar?
It's Syberia in
The
this
halls
game.
of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings.
Yeah, it makes
I will wait
sense.
for you inside the train.
If you're a clock man, you probably don't want too much moisture in your joints. Hi, I'm Kate
And to
still.
think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something
No.
wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking?
We have a
Would you
restaurant
like
car?
another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory.
You can eat
And
food
you
on the
are
train,
hunky-dory, too.
which means that, like, which means Oscar is probably also, like, a 5-star automaton chef. I hope. Or maybe it's just, like, really stale old bags of chips from, like, 50 years ago. Either way, that's pretty exciting.
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
I
Oh,
get it,
you're
because they're clockwork
what I
and
can
you
find.
wind them up with the keys.
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
You'd probably
Not
die.
a lot, I suppose.
Odds
Oscar,
again.
I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valladolid. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is
Clues.
left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me, then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate
That's
Walker.
fair.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
You said you had a soul engine or whatever. You can have an imagination.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
He's
In a
not an
while,
alligator.
Kate Walker.
He's an automaton. Kate's kind of dumb. That's not an alligator. Alligators are teethy and green and got tails. This is a robot man in a suit. A pretty is it a suit? Yeah, it's a suit. It's just kind of a weird plaid suit. Either way, you know who doesn't wear weird plaid suits? Alligators. You'd think she'd be smarter than that. All those years in law school, and she never took a single class on, like, animals. She just, like, was like, oh, forget normal people information. I want to know how to sue people real good. I know there's more to being a lawyer than just suing people. Bird! Hello, Bird. Can you help me? No, it ran away. I guess we leave. Where does this take us? Mammoths! 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 Guys, it's mammoths! Hans loves mammoths. Hans had to have stopped here. You know? Oscar doesn't know what he's talking about. This was a guaranteed Hans stop with those mammoths.
That thing
You
looks
know
like
he
the
hung out
winding
here.
machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Let's go check out the gate. The gate. It's a great gate. It's a really long patch of road. Alright, I don't think we can actually do anything over there. And I don't think we can actually go over to that place, because it's on the other side of the road. So this was just a nice little stroll. Try to get some exercise. We've been cooped up on a train for so long, you know? It is a train with good mobility. Like, there's plenty of room to just walk around and, like, keep yourself physically fit while you're on that train. But you gotta get your land legs back. Now you're on solid ground again, and it's good to be able to walk and stuff in nature. I want to go to the Mammoth Building. The Temple of Mammoth. They said this was a university, right? It's a Mammoth University.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
What's going on, Oscar? You had something to say to me, but you left. It's rude, Oscar. Work on your manners a little bit.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
Mammoth
So,
rectors.
I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Very, very important. Okay, let's go talk to the rectors, the Mammoth rectors. Are they over here? Yes, this looks right. Where are we? Oh, we're there. Okay. So this would be the steps to the mammoths. Oh. And there's saber-toothed tigers as well. We got everything over here. I got a VTuber friend who has a saber-toothed tiger. She's pretty cool. I've never met the saber-toothed tiger, but it sounds like a very nice saber-toothed
Hey,
tiger.
spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hungry. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Hey. Okay, but while this guy sucks, I do kind of want coffee. So I'm probably going to go get some after this. I really like coffee. Coffee makes me happy. I don't function well without coffee. I'm like 95% coffee inside, I'm pretty sure. And that's okay, you know? Because caffeine addiction isn't real. And that's also a lie. But I like coffee, so it's okay. This is a good skeleton. I like the light roasts and the medium roasts the best. They got more caffeine in them. Dark roasts actually have less caffeine because they're roasting. The more they roast, the more of the caffeine is actually burned off with the roasts. It doesn't taste as good either. Like, you know, I just want like a big black coffee, and you know, you'd think, oh, dark roast better for black coffee, but dark roasts really are just like more uniform. But like lighter roasts, you got like more subtle fruity flavors, or like, you know, you can get like those chocolatey flavors and like different hints of things where you don't need to add a bunch of sugar or milk, and you can make them be really tasty. There's a lot of bones here. It's like a museum university. Are you the rectors? You look like rectors.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I
Okay.
have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
That makes
We
sense.
agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
I'm a
This
deviant.
matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
That's not what you said. You said how
I
on?
mean, it's some sort of mechanical toy.
Oh, they screwed
You
up
are
the subtitle.
causing a hindrance
Busted.
to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The
wall?
The wall.
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
That's right.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
These guys are dumb. This is a university, and these are the guys who are in charge here. Hi, I'm Kate.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Okay, you've probably had a number of walkers. It's not that uncommon of a name.
But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss.
You probably had
It was
both.
Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams.
They're probably
The
both.
impudent fool
people.
turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
I hate these
Pure
guys so
incitement.
much.
It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady.
Most scandalous
must
decision.
always uphold
Wearing
the tradition.
jeans. God. Awful.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
It
No,
happens.
not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
It's pretty clear she's
But
not a
as
student.
rectors of this university and
From
therefore
any
representatives
part
of
of
its
the conversation
highest
we
authority,
just had, you can tell she's
we
not a
could
student.
bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not
Why is the
really.
game Syberia with a
This is
Y?
most peculiar.
If Syberia spelled with
A
an I.
kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school.
Oh,
if you
God.
should ever change your mind.
Can
Help.
you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us
Your
all the
existence
time?
is indecent.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
Then I'll just let my train sit here forever. How's that sound, guys?
Does the name...
Ah, one of the brightest,
I
most
skipped that on
idealistic
accident.
intellects to have graced our
don't worry about it.
university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just
I like
stared
the border
at
in
me,
this
lost
game.
in
What
thought
is the
for a
border?
while. He scarcely ever said a
The
word.
border's just like a weird
How
mirrored,
can one forget him?
a weird mirrored
Idealistic?
version.
I'll grant you that.
of what
but
you're
bright?
seeing,
Oh,
with like a
don't
filter
go
over
too
it.
far. He was completely incapable of
Never
passing
noticed the
any
border
exams.
until just now.
All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths,
You don't
which
say.
matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor.
I'm a visitor.
What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
I am looking to
not
have
at
the
all.
factory.
I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
That's a long time
The
ago.
soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this
Left
university
on the far
was
right.
misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen,
No.
let's try to retain
Bad
the
guy.
calm
Don't like him.
and level-headedness that befits our position.
Burn!
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and
Wouldn't you be,
instruction
like,
should not be
concerned
limited
about
to books.
birds getting hit by
Observation of
trains,
living
though?
matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away.
Great way to
exotic
keep your
countries,
rare specimens
especially
is in a
for our
place where you
university,
constantly
by the
have
world's most
visitors
intrepid
from
explorers.
everywhere in the world coming
Do you
through, spreading
remember
all sorts of
Alexander
diseases,
Ballenbois
and also large
and
trains
his
that can hit them.
peculiar bird?
This seems like a really
Absolutely.
reasonable way to
His gift
divine a...
produced some very embarrassing
aviary.
long-term consequences.
A poison chalice, indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Alright.
Here we
Oh.
are, busy
Okay.
chatting, and look at the clock.
Yeah.
Tea time.
Oh, tea
Already?
time.
My
time good.
word, doesn't time fly by?
Well, I was gonna get some
Thank
coffee,
you for a charming visit, miss.
and tea time is
And
kind of
thank
like coffee.
you, gentlemen.
So I think now is probably the time for me to get some coffee. And these episodes generally are being around like 45 minutes or so. It's not super consistent. It's just kind of whatever seems right at the time. And I think now is a good time to call it, you know? We made a lot of progress. We're not in Battle Aladdin anymore. We left Aladdin, and now we're in a university town. And that's cool. But our train doesn't work. But at least our robot does. And there's birds. Wow, we've come a great way today. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Syberia. And then we transition back to the office, and then I have no ending comments for this. But yeah, I hope this Let's Play thing has been enjoyable for people, at least to a little extent. I really, really, really would love to be streaming again. I think that's kind of my ideal setup, and I mean, hell, I'm still using a streaming layout because that's what I want to do. This has been a really rough month for me because my internet situation has just kind of imploded, and my landlord's not going to fix it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just kind of stuck in this for the time being, and I'm doing what I can to relocate and get things in a better place, so I can get the show back on the road. But it's just a lot, and I'm doing what I can. But I miss interacting with you guys directly, and I hope I can do that again soon. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day and a wonderful week and a wonderful hour and minute and second of your day, and cherish every moment of it, because you never know when you might find your wind-up train stuck at some station unable to go any further. So you have to talk to the rectors of the university.